Hello everyone, Vicar General Kelly Patrick here of the Ecumenical Order of Christ. Let's refer to the book of Revelation for a bit of prophecy relating to major current events that have just unfolded. Revelation chapter 16, verses 20 through 21. The seventh bowl of wrath. Then every island fled, and no mountain could be found, and huge hailstones, about 100 pounds each, rained down on them from above. And men cursed God for the plague of hell, because it was so horrendous. The planet Saturn, its rings are one of the most striking features of the solar system. They encircle the planet in bizarre configurations, each thousands of miles wide, but just a few dozen feet thick. So, what are they? The rings are mostly ice with a little bit of rock mixed in. Scientists have a better grasp of their dynamics than ever before thanks to NASA's Cassini spacecraft. Well, guess what just plunged into Saturn? Some will refer to this event as the ignition of Saturn. Yes, it was Cassini. And guess what NASA is not directly elaborating to the public? It held a nuclear payload. It exploded and caused a celestial event that will trigger many other events. At first, it will seem behind the scenes like nothing happened at all, but it will become evident within days, weeks, and maybe even months after, and then you'll begin to see and hear about skyfall. Some of you may be doubting the ignition of Saturn because you were expecting to see it immediately after Cassini's plunge, but that's just not how it works. If the sky was clear and you had a telescope, you may have been able to see the flash from the initial methane explosion that has hurtled a specific group of ice rocks toward Earth. But after the initial explosion, the chain reaction fusion process takes time to generate enough combustion to remove Saturn's thick atmosphere. NASA has deemed this mission the grand finale for a very good reason. One event will trigger many more events, much like a grand finale of fireworks. All it needed was the ignition. So coincidence? The enlightened are meant to understand. You all have heard about the date of September 23rd, and it is very real, but many assumptions are being made from it. What exactly will happen? Well, it is celestial. Pay attention. Ladies and gentlemen, to better understand the great sign of Revelation 12, know this. September 23rd will not be the end, but rather a major event leading to other major events. As Revelation 12 of the Holy Bible explains, it's the major sign of the end period. The hell is a result of this event. That is why you hear about skyfall so much. There will be a great deal of debris falling from the heavens, and ice from Saturn's rings is one of them. You might be asking yourself, will this day be just like any other day and each day thereafter? Good people, let me tell you that it has not been the same since 2011, during the Messiah's return on January 28th. His descent was captured by 7 different camera angles, including a government weather camera. The videos found their way to the public eye through the cloud known as the Internet, and was also covered by multiple news sources for all eyes to see. While major events continue to unfold now and in this time period, including the upcoming September 23rd event, please remember the explosion from Cassini does not make ice boulders appear here instantly. There is travel time involved. But again, this is the end time period. Mark chapter 13, verses 24 to 27. But in those days, after that tribulation, the sun shall be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, and the stars shall be falling from heaven, and the powers that are in the heavens shall be shaken. And then shall they see the Son of Man coming in clouds with great power and glory. And then shall he send forth the angels, and shall gather them together, his elect, from the four winds, from the uttermost part of the earth to the uttermost part of heaven. Yes, Revelation 12 is happening above our head right now. NASA just exploded Cassini into Saturn, igniting our third sun. America is now going to war with North Korea. NASA says millions of asteroids are heading this way, and many of them have already passed as close calls without impact to Earth thanks to God's loving hand, and sun went dark, moon turned to blood. You have seen by now our videos evidencing many unscheduled blood moon events that have just occurred, and the wrath of God that has been laid upon Babylon's doorstep as never seen before, such as the 3 and still counting more hurricanes in the same time period. So let's not lose sight of perspective and understanding in the time frames and expectations thereof. If you truly seek and follow the Lord, then this is the time to seek Him. Gather your knowledge on this, spread the word, and please put on and keep on your armor of God now more than ever. Let us not forget and remind that mankind is still alive because the Messiah helped mankind, and now it is our turn to help Him. May God be with you.
Those within the Ecumenical Order of Christ are pleased and honored to provide everyone with the whole truth behind history, religion, and end-time prophecies. Through our teachings and testimonies, each clergy member is dedicated to seeking out all matters and presenting the unadulterated evidences clearly, with the divine guidance of the returned Christ, Lord Ra'el. We strive to be a light in this dark world, and you can too by helping spread these messages. Many of us have given up our comfortable lives in today's society, and we now live through the kindness and generosity of others in order to pursue the higher path of knowledge. If you wish to continue learning more truths and would like to help us continue our mission, you can do so by sending even a small donation to sanctuaryinterfaithisrael@gmail.com on PayPal. Check us out online at sanctuaryinterfaith.org, lordrael.org, and ArmageddonBroadcastNetwork.tv. Don't forget to join us online at the International Congregation of Lord Ra'el on both Facebook and VK. Please be sure to check out all of the links in the description field. Remember to love God and each other. Thank you and God bless.